I recently just watched Flushed Away and thought to myself, wasn't there a Flushed Away toy line? And there is. Only one toy line has been released for the movie, and I feel like more people should know about it, since it's pretty obscure. So that's what today's video is all about, the Flushed Away McDonald's Happy Meal toys. Sure, the only toy line came from McDonald's, but don't let that fool you. They're not like the Eternal toys we got. They each have surprisingly good accuracy from the movie. From the set, there were 6 to collect. Rodney, Sid, Rita, LeFrog, the Toad, and Whitey. Let's start with Rodney. Like I mentioned before, the sculpt is spot on. Definitely one of the highlights. His play features a compass, which might seem random at first, but it actually ties in perfectly. Throughout the movie, his main goal was to find his way back home, so the compass is a great symbolic touch. The toy also comes with a little paper that asks 3 questions. Which direction is your house? Which direction does your school face? And which direction is the sun right now? Now, those questions by themselves are so weird. The likely use for these questions was to teach kids the different cardinal directions, so if they ever got lost, they could tell someone where their house is. Moving on, let's go to Sid. My man, Mr. Big Bone, Mr. Cheeto Dust himself. He had the play feature of having a football inside of him. Yeah, he a tad bit constipated, but in all seriousness, you picked him up and you'll make him kick the football. So nothing that crazy, it is a McDonald's toy, but again, still better than what this is. Next up we have Rita, and for some reason her arms are very far apart. It is not that has age, no, this is what you get off the bag. The only scene of the movie that I could think about that has the most resemblance to this pose is this, but even then it's stretching. Her gimmick was that inside of the master cable that she was wearing, you were able to dispense stickers, which is odd, but still fun. Next up we have Whitey. His facial expression is a little unsettling, not gonna lie, but hey, you get what you get. His gimmick is that he's a bobblehead, which is a bit strange, but thankfully it doesn't mess with the sculpt. Aside from the wobble, he looks like a pretty standard figure. Moving on, we have the Toad, and out of them all, this is the best. There's no weird facial expression or arm placement, just perfect. His gimmick was when you push him down, his mouth would move, and for a guy that talks a lot, it's a perfect fit. If I had to choose one figure from the set, it would be this one, hands down. And for the last figure, we have the frog, and he really is built like an M&M, but definitely not the green one. Anyways, his gimmick was a bend him. You're able to move both his hands and feet to make him do any pose you want. You can make him do a hula dance if you want. But here's a fun fact. There's a difference between the US and Europe LeFrog. The Europe LeFrog has a suction cup on his back. I don't know why the US didn't get this, but if you're going to collect the line, I recommend the Europe version as you're able to do more poses. And that's the last of it. If you're a Flushed Away fan, consider picking these guys up. The complete set goes around $30 on eBay, and for the only action figures for the movie, that's not bad. Honor movies like Meet the Robinsons have figures starting at $60 and going beyond $200 plus for a complete set. And don't even get me started on the Disney Store exclusive line of figures. That's for an Honor video. The one thing I would change from the set was the addition of Spike. Whitey by himself is disappointing as these guys are a pair. Besides that, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe or Sid is gonna appear in your toilet.